Hello there, in this video I'm going to review these Tapo mini smart Wi-Fi sockets. I love smart home stuff. I've got a Google Nest Mini, or a couple of them actually, and I control my Tapo smart central heating from that. And what kind of got me into this sort of smart stuff was actually a not so smart thing. I've got these plug sockets that are controllable by these remote controls. I'll leave a link to this down below as well. They're a bit flaky sometimes, but I just really quite like them. So for example, if I press 2 on this, it turns the light on over there, and I can turn it off as well. And I control various lights in my home using this, but I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could have something a little bit smarter, something I can control with my smart speaker. So these are currently £29 on offer on Amazon for 4 of them. There are more expensive versions of these that actually measure power consumption as well, but I personally didn't really see the point. The way these work is you plug them into a wall and you download the app on your Android phone or iPhone. I should say these are also compatible with other smart speakers as well. But in the app, you can give each plug socket a name, you can give it an icon, and you can define which room it's in as well. And that helps when you link it to, certainly to the Google app, because in the Google app, you then get a list of the things that are in each of your rooms. So you can see 3 of mine control lights and 1 controls the fire in my lounge. So that link enables me to do something quite cool. I can say things like, Google, turn the fire on.
Got it. Turning on fire.
And it turns the fire on. And I can do the same with the light in my hall. When I first open my front door, it can be a bit dark in there, so turn on the hall light.
Okay, turning on the lamp.
Turn on the kitchen lights. And I can turn them off when I'm leaving again. So there are some sort of macros, if that's what you want to call them, that you can add to the app. So you can have a kind of returning home macro that you activate when you enter the front door. You can certainly use those shortcuts in the app. I'm not sure whether or not you can use them from a smart speaker. I haven't done, and I have, because it's kind of been easier just to say turn the light on. So there are a few great things about this, and I'm kind of saving the best one till last really, but one of the best things about this is you can turn on stuff remotely. So there is an away mode. So if you're kind of on holiday or something, you can turn the lights on. You can even make it turn the lights on at sort of random times, so it looks like somebody is at home. Also, because I've got Arlo security cameras, if I notice I've left a light on, I can log into the Tapo app to turn the light off again. By far, the best feature in this app for me is what I can do using my outside lights. So I've got my outside lights plugged into a Tapo plug socket in my garage, and using the Tapo app, I can actually create a sort of automation thing where the lights come on at sunset, which is, you know, obviously it changes each day throughout the year. Well, the app automatically works that out, and I can then choose the time that they turn off again. So I could do it at sunrise, but that would be a tiny bit excessive to have the lights on all night. So at 10:10 every night, I make the lights automatically turn off. So whenever I get to my home and it's dark, the lights are on and then they automatically turn off. I think that is actually really, really cool. And for £29 currently, and these go up a lot, I think they almost double, to be honest, normally. I think they're on a sort of Amazon Prime deal at the moment. I think for £29, that kind of functionality is pretty damn impressive. They've got a little LED on the side of them, which I turn off, to be honest. They've also got a button on the side, so you're not actually just constrained to using these via your smart speaker. You can turn them off. Sometimes it's a little bit quicker if you're in a rush. Just like all good devices, these have sort of fitted seamlessly into my life. I don't really have to think about it. I just use them all the time, and it's made me want to buy more of these, although I don't really know what I would power with them. I want smart everything, to be honest. You can actually even get, I think, Tapo smart light bulbs for your ceiling, so you can control the lights in your room, because obviously normally you control things via the switches on a wall. Mind you, I've got kind of quite nice switches on my wall, so I sort of like pressing them, to be honest. Bit sad, I know. If you're looking at the back of these, there's some quite interesting things. They're flame retardant, so they're not going to burst into flames. Oh yes, you can track the time that it's used. So it tells me how many hours my plug sockets have been on for a given period of time. That's about it, really. I've explained everything else. Sharing, yes, you can actually have more than one person with access to these plug sockets via the app, which is quite good if you live with another person. But thankfully, Ellie doesn't want to control any of these, although she sometimes speaks to my Google Home and tells it to do things. I just tell it to shut up, but she's much more polite to it. Do check this out if you're interested. I thoroughly recommend these. These are endorsed by me, whatever that means, or they're by TP-Link, which is quite a reputable, well, certainly a manufacturer of sort of networking products, which I guess these kind of are. Anyway, thanks to my loyal patrons who are scrolling down the screen now, especially George Foot, Jim McKay, Jennifer Jones, Samir Al-Amar, and Rob Van Eden, who are extremely generous patrons. Thank you very much indeed. Do subscribe if you enjoy my videos. Click the bell icon so that you actually get reminded that my videos have been uploaded, and see you next time for another video.